this episode of The Commercial Break. The next episode of The Commercial Break starts now.
Oh, yeah, cats and kittens, welcome back to The Commercial Break. I'm Brian Green. This is my dear friend and the co-host of this show, Kristen Joy Hoadley. Best to you, Chrissy?
Best to you, Brian.
Best to you out there in the podcast universe, yes or no? The Never-Ending Story is a movie that is seared into the back of your brain.
Oh, 100%. I love that
The
movie.
Never-Ending Story is one of the
Never-Ending
best movies ever made,
Story.
and it scared the fucking shit out of me every time that I saw it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I loved it. It didn't scare me at all.
Atreyu and the Never and
I
the
wanted
Nothing.
to be in the upstairs, in the attic with the book.
I wanted to be hiding under the covers in the attic upstairs with the book.
We don't care about the nothing.
Remember that turtle?
Yes.
We don't care.
So I'm showing my kids. I'm like,
I'm so happy you're showing that to them.
I can't show it to them. I can't show them the
Oh,
whole thing.
okay.
It's got tits and ass. Scary
there's-
shit.
They're Sphinx tits.
There's Sphinx tits. I mean, that was probably my first tit.
Yeah.
My first tit was a Sphinx tit. I mean, besides my mom's tit, it was a Sphinx tit. 2 Sphinx tits, 4 Sphinx tits in total on the Never-Ending Story.
Mhm.
And so I don't know how, but YouTube in its infinite wisdom serves me up the song, The Never-Ending Story, like the video
Yes.
from the song,
Uh-huh.
which is like one long extended. It's cliff notes of the movie along with the song, which we all remember.
Uh-huh.
Turn around. The never-ending story. La, 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 la. And Atreyu's flying through. So
I wanted to ride that dog.
that I
dragon.
did want to do.
Yeah.
That I did. Now I realize just how incredibly fake
It
that
looks
dog
so
looked.
soft.
It did. It looked soft and furry, except it had scales on top
It
when you look
did.
closely.
It was the
Little
dog dragon.
bubbly. Yeah. The dog dragon. That's what I called it.
Yes.
Like it's a canine dragon. Like, what the hell is that, Dad? It looks scary. One of my kids goes, "It's scary." The other kid goes, "That just looks silly." And I go, "What do you mean silly?" She goes, "You can tell it's fake." And I go,
Well,
"Listen, we didn't grow up in a
back in the
time of
day,
AI everything." I think this is the first movie that I saw in a movie theater. I'm pretty sure it's the first movie that I saw in a movie theater. And I had nachos. We could get one thing. And
Uh-huh.
so popcorn was probably the popular option. I think Reese's Pieces may have been in there too. It was me, my mom, my brothers. It was for our birthday. And so we had like one friend apiece that could come with us.
nice.
We could get one thing. And I got nachos with cheese. Why? I don't know. I ever wanted nachos with cheese in my entire life. But today was the day
Uh-huh.
that I wanted nachos with cheese. And 15
That's
minutes.
easy to balance too on your lap.
Easy to balance on your 6-year-old lap or however old I was when that came out. But the reason why this movie kind of sticks in my craw a little bit is that 15, 20 minutes into the movie, I had already eaten the nachos were gone, but now they were coming back up.
Oh no.
And so I vomited all over
Oh.
the movie theater. But then
God.
my mom continued to watch the movie. Like it's like nothing was wrong. We just stayed at the movie theater. And now forever, I cannot look at that fucking nacho cheese. I
No,
can't look at
yeah,
it
it's
because I
bad
don't
stuff.
remember the taste going down. I remember the taste coming back up.
Yes,
That's what I
of
remember.
course.
That's what I smell. And I remember like one of the movie guys came in and
Mhm.
poured the peach powder on it, or what is that?
Oh
Orange powder
God,
on it.
yeah, that stuff.
The shit that makes puke 10 times worse than when it just came out of your
Yes.
mouth. That
Yeah.
it's absolutely disgusting. I don't know who created sawdust with orange juice mixed together. That is the worst possible thing. I understand that if you're a environmental services person, you don't want to touch the puke yourself. You want something to absorb all that
course.
puke. But there's got to be. It's 2025. There's got to be something better. But that's what they still use in the schools to this day.
They do?
That's it. I told you I was. Where was I? Somewhere. I was somewhere. The child puked. Was it? Was I at the
Were
school?
you reading a book or something?
Yeah, I'm reading a book. Trolling the libraries, reading a book. Yeah. Oh,
No,
yeah. Oh, you
no,
mean
you
like
were
mystery
you were,
reader?
yeah, you were
Yeah, like
reading.
mystery reader. That no,
The parent reader.
the parent reader. Somebody threw up, and we were walking by it, and the orange
You caught a whiff.
emulsified sawdust. Yes, I caught a whiff. It's the worst fucking smell in the world.
It is.
It's the worst smell in the world. It's
I know. It
terrible.
reminds me of like 3rd grade.
But so I go, kids, it's called The Never Ending Story. And it's a story about a story. But they couldn't they're too young. They can't wrap their heads around it. But I showed it to them, and then I showed them some of the scenes, like the turtle scene. And that was scary and fun for them. And then I showed them the scene where, Atreyu and Falcor are riding
They're
through the
riding
clouds.
through, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't believe it. They were like, that doesn't look real. I'm like, come on, guys. You can't suspend belief for just
Yeah,
disbelief for like 1 second.
exactly. Give your
Get into the mood.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then can we watch K-pop Demon Hunter?
Well, throwing up in a movie theater reminds me of Goonies because the kid talks about how he threw up in the movie theater, then made everybody else throw up in the movie theater.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I just watched that movie again for the other night. It said it was going away from Netflix. I was like, well, let me give it a spin again. It's fantastic.
Goonies is a great
It's
movie.
a Spielberg.
Of course.
I mean,
There isn't a movie that Spielberg has done that's not
it's
at least enjoyable to
fantastic.
watch.
Yes.
Serious or not
Talk
serious.
about too being a kid and wanting to go find treasure.
Name a Spielberg movie that isn't at least watchable.
Yeah, oh yeah. They
I
all
can't
are.
name one. I can't
Mm-mm.
think of one. And I don't know if I've seen them all, and some of them more serious than others. But
Yeah.
Spielberg has the magic touch.
Mhm.
He doesn't. I mean, he doesn't aim for the critic crowd. Although a lot of times, I think now, certainly in his career, he's been kind of a critical darling. But he doesn't aim for the critic crowd. He aims for the crowd. He goes, "What? How can I build suspense? How can I make this story?"
Tug at your heartstrings.
Tug at your heartstrings. That's right.
Also be fantastical.
There's got to be magic in it.
Yeah.
There's something magical in it. Not all of his movies are magical in a sense, but they all have this quality to them that
Mhm.
you are okay watching him. He is the blockbuster director that I think gets it right way more than he's ever
Oh,
gotten
yeah.
it wrong, for sure. And that can't be true. That's not true of all blockbuster directors. I mean, who else? Scorsese. Scorsese has certainly gotten it right more
Oh,
than
yeah.
he's gotten it wrong. But I can think of a few misses. The Irishman. I can think of a few misses. The Irishman was a great movie to watch once.
Yeah.
But who said this to me?
Yeah, we were talking.
We were talking to
interviewing
somebody. Zoltan.
Mhm.
Where is the editor in that movie? Where is the editor to say you could cut an hour of this movie out
Yeah.
and make it so good? It could be contrite and so good, but no, that's not it. And who directed The Never-Ending Story? We don't even know who directed The Never-Ending Story. I think that was the one and only movie they probably ever did. Who did?
Yeah, we need to look that up.
Who did?
But speaking of directors, I just got done watching Frankenstein, the new one, on Netflix.
Oh,
And
really?
that's Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo.
He gets it right too.
Oh.
Oh. And there you go.
And scene.
What was that? We're yeah, okay. Yeah, so
we'll keep going. Yeah.
So Guillermo del Toro is a fantastic director.
He really
also.
is. He puts you into fantasy land.
He
as
really
well.
does. Okay, who directed Neverending Story?
Okay,
Sorry,
go
we got
back.
distracted because one of our TVs just all of a sudden turned off here. Neverending Story is directed by Wolfgang Peterson, the very famous Wolfgang Peterson
Wolfgang Peterson.
from, of course, the Neverending Story fame.
Yes.
What did Wolfgang do? Wolfgang did Troy,
Oh,
2004,
Troy. Okay.
The Perfect Storm,
Okay.
In the Line of Fire, Poseidon, Air Force One,
Well, what?
Outbreak.
Now we know.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Let's throw him into our big group.
Yes. I mean, well, he's had some misses too. I mean, I don't know that Poseidon was my favorite movie ever, but okay. Das Boot, 1981. Never saw it. Don't know what it's about.
Das Boot.
Das Boot. Okay, so he's had a storied career. He's directed a lot of movies, actually.
Well, we need to recategorize him then.
But he hasn't directed one in a long time.
That's all he needed.
Yeah. 2016. Wir gehen die Bank. It was a great movie.
I didn't catch that one.
Yeah. So I love this movie. And
Isn't Billy Crystal in it?
Billy Crystal.
Yeah, and
Is he?
yeah, he plays the house, the little house that they go to.
No, I think you're thinking of Princess Bride.
Am
Princess
I?
Bride. Yeah, that's
Okay.
Princess Bride.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody in that movie that you know. The Neverending Story.
I am. I'm confusing
Never.
those.
Yeah.
And there's also Labyrinth thrown in
Yeah,
there.
they throw that one in there for good measure too. Noah Hathaway was Atreyu.
Mm-hmm.
Barrett Oliver was Bastian. The Empress was Tammy
Love the Empress.
Stronach,
Love the Empress.
who went on to do like television and movies, by the way.
Yeah.
Noah Hathaway, not really. Barrett Oliver, not too much. Alan Oppenheimer is someone that you would know if you saw his face. He played Falkor. He played Falkor. He played the voice of Falkor.
Okay.
He did the voice of Falkor. Mr. Bucks is played by Gerald McRaney, who's a famous 80s actor. Yeah, but there's nobody in that movie that you would know.
That's true. It's just a fantastic movie. I love it.
Where is the expose on how Neverending Story got made? Where is the behind the scenes, the backstage? How did this get made? How did this insane movie get made? It is trippy. It is crazy. It is imaginative. It is quite sad, actually, when you think about it. See, the thing is that back, I believe this, somewhere around 2000, 1990s, 2000s, we no longer have the ability to make a movie that is presented for children or teenagers sad and meaningful in an emotional way. The fucking horse dies in that movie. The whole nothing takes over the goddamn universe, right?
They had to start from a little grain of
one
sand.
grain of sand, and everyone's crying and everyone's upset, and the Empress is dead and Atreyu's gone, and we don't know who's who. Falkor, who knows what happened to Falkor? Where's Falkor 2? I want to know. I want to know. These are the things that I want to follow up on. But I want to know who these crazy people are who managed to put this whole thing together.
We need to do some research. I'll do some research.
We do need to do some research. We do need to do
I'll
some
do
research.
some research. Let me put it in the notebook.
Put it in the notebook.
What happened to the notebook?
I don't know what happened to the notebook. Maybe we'll find the notebook. Let's do this. Why don't we take a short break? And when we get back, we'll get to the notebook.
this episode of The Commercial Break. The next episode of The Commercial Break starts now.
Oh, yeah, cats and kittens. Welcome back to The Commercial Break. Again, I'm Brian Green. This is my dear friend and the co-host of this show, Krista Joy Holy. Best to you, Krista.
Best to you, Brian.
Best to you out there in the podcast universe. In case you didn't know, we are testing out our capabilities to go live on Twitch and YouTube for now, maybe other platforms later. And I know we got at least one person watching.
We did.
Lauren? Lauren says hi. Hi, Lauren. How are you doing?
Yes.
So make sure you subscribe to our Twitch, TCB podcast. Go to YouTube at The Commercial Break. You can type that in or / The Commercial Break. And you can follow us, turn on your notifications so you know when we are going live, which we intend to do at least a couple of times a week moving forward. We're testing it all here. You know how it goes when we test something in the studio. It all goes wrong. So this is like our second, maybe third time starting the show here on the live stream because recording is an important part of what we do. Since you can't go live on the RSS feeds.
No.
There you go. Anyway, another person has fallen off a Carnival cruise. What?
No.
Guys, it's just like, okay, you know what? This is a great topic to talk about because I wanted to discuss this a couple weeks ago. A thorough investigation has been done into the Disney accident that happened on that boat.
Yeah.
They have come out with more information. Neither the father nor the mother are going to be charged in the incident. However, if you recall, let me take you through the timeline of what happened, in case you don't know. Back in May or June of this year, I want to say it was months ago, a little girl, 5 years old, 6 years old, I think she was, fell off a Disney cruise ship in the middle of the Caribbean. She fell off the ship, like 12 stories, 7, 9, 10, 12 stories, whatever it is. I know I guess it depends on how high the boat is sitting in the water, but it's not a small fall. It is a large fall. Stories, you're talking tens of feet, 70, 80, 90 feet off of the Lido deck, or the promenade, which is the deck that goes all the way around the boat. People walk around it. You can play games. You know, it's basically the balcony deck. You can go out there and chill after dinner.
Is the pool on this deck or no?
No, the pool is above the deck.
It's higher.
Yeah, it's higher. So she falls off. And in an instant, her father, who was lauded as a hero as he should be, jumped right in after her, found her, and held her above water for 20 plus minutes while Disney did what they do, which is, and they did apparently very efficiently, effectively, and with they did exactly what they should have done by all accounts, including the sheriff's office who investigated.
Sirens, everything.
Sirens, boat in the water. Yes, including the mother. The mother and a bunch of people get on a boat. They take it down to the water, which in and of itself probably takes 5-10 minutes to do.
Yeah.
And then they find the child and the father, who has been now treading water with his daughter, for many minutes. 1 minute of treading water with the child in your arms. I can tell you, as a guy who has children, it's a lot. You feel like you're being pulled down under. So God bless that this all worked out okay. The father ended up having a broken back. The child suffered some bruises and obviously emotional distress, but they were found. They were brought back to the ship, and an investigation ensued. When this became public knowledge the very next day, many people took to all the different platforms, including an unverified source that was supposedly on the boat that said, yeah, that's because the mother had her on the
On
railing
the railing.
taking
Yeah.
a picture. And then a couple of days later, the sheriff's office came out and said, there are a lot of stories going around on social media right now. Please don't jump to conclusions, because what you're hearing probably isn't true. That's all I have to say. Period. End of sentence.
Imagine
Guess
that.
what? It was true.
What?
After investigation,
Ah.
after an investigation and talking to many people who were on the boat and people who saw what happened, the mother asked the young lady to sit in a essentially porthole, a
Right.
place where there is not glass or plexiglass on the railing.
Oh my gosh.
She asked her to sit there for a picture. And when she did, she fell backwards. The father, who was close, within 10 or 15 feet, saw what happened and saw or heard what happened and wasted no time, jumped in directly after her. The parents will not be charged in this incident because the sheriff's office believes they have suffered enough emotional distress and that there was no malfeasance in what happened. In other
Mm.
words, the lady was just dumb. I mean, just dumb as dirt. And I don't want to like knock another parent, because parenting is hard in the first place. But you don't put your child on a railing on a cruise ship. There
No.
is. Do you know the chances of someone surviving that kind of accident? Do you know? I don't know what the chances are, but it can't be a lot.
Mm-mm. 'Cause
It's
that's like concrete when you hit the water.
you have to hit the water in a certain way
Yeah.
to make sure that you don't break every little bone in your body. And the father suffered a broken back
Yeah.
because he probably hit the water the wrong way. It's hard to control your body. You know, if you're jumping more than 10 feet, your body wants to go where you're like, I don't know, wherever it
Well,
wants to
gravity
go.
takes you.
Yeah, look at all those look at all those kids on TikTok and Instagram. And I say kids, you know, the teenagers and the guys in their early 20s, mainly guys, doing these incredibly insane high jumps off
Mhm.
of all different manner of places high up in the air into water. One of these kids, one of these guys who is very famous for doing this, broke like 36 bones in his
Jeez.
body, and he's back at it.
Of course.
Of course. But, you know, youth is for the young, and I guess if you're going to do that, then go ahead and do that. But this goes to show,
Underdeveloped brains.
yeah, underdeveloped
For the
brain
young.
is the woman who allowed her child to
Well, that's
sit
like
on a
those. I
railing.
know that's like those when you go to like you've heard of the zoo stuff where people go in trying to get a picture with the animals. And
Harambe.
yeah.
Harambe is dead because, well, I don't know if did the kid get into the enclosure or did his mom put him on the
Mm,
railing? I don't remember, but remember they shot Harambe.
yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable that this mother would think this. But yet now here we have another incident out at sea of someone just being silly and being silly or on purpose, whatever.
What happened in that instance?
There's not a lot of details around it, but
Mm.
apparently overboard. There you go. Some people do this, by the way, not to talk about unaliving yourself, but some people do this. Like it's a
Well,
plan
yeah.
that they have and they
Yeah.
go and they do it and it's sad and whatever. And this is actually, there's a rash of these happening right now in Disney World too.
Mm.
People jumping off the Contemporary Hotel, people,
Really?
yes, people
Oh, that's
unaliving
sad.
themselves at Disney World. I guess they think it's like they want to spend the last day of their life at the happiest place on earth. But it's a problem for Disney because it's a problem for Disney because that's not, no one wants to encounter that
Well, I
at
was gonna
any
say
point
no
in the
one
day.
else's happiest day.
No. Yeah. I mean, imagine it's just a whole fucking sad situation. But anyway, so Carnival Cruise, they are trying to whip those cruise ships into shape by putting all these new rules and all that. And, you still got people out there doing the hooky dookie. Why
Mm.
would you sit on a balcony?
No, I don't know. And to me, like the picture that you could get, what would that? It's just going to be the water in the background. I don't know.
Can't you get that by just standing at the
Yeah.
balcony?
Yes.
What is like? I don't know this. They didn't give the details, but when people fall overboard, I think you really have to make an effort to fall overboard on most of these cruise
That's
ships.
what you've
I've been on a
said.
few.
Mhm.
I think you really have to, on a Disney cruise, you have to make a concerted effort to fall overboard. There's
Well,
plexiglass
there's
everywhere.
kids. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have the high railings that comes up to like your armpit on an adult, basically on your armpit. And they do have furniture out on the balconies, but I mean, it would have to be shuffled around
Yeah.
with knowledge and with intent. The first thing you do when you're a parent and you have kids and you go on a cruise and you have a balcony is you take the fucking furniture off
Right.
off of the fucking balcony.
Right.
That's what you do. At least that's what I do, because there's zero
The
chance.
chance. Yeah.
Zero chance. But anyway, Chrissy and I will be doing our cruise ship tour 2026. Gonna be going on
The Jimmy Buffett.
my kids are like watching this. Here's why I don't like YouTube for kids. Sometimes all of these channels that these now very famous children on YouTube have, they're all based around one thing: spending money and
Mhm.
incredible amounts of it.
The unboxing
The
stuff.
unboxing every
Yeah.
toy in the world that they get for free from all the toy companies, the vacations that they get free from the, resort, cruise, and hospitality industry. They basically get thrown all of these incredible gifts,
Mhm.
and then the kids, unbox them, I'm sure with the parents' help. Now, this is where, as a parent, you have to make some decisions in your life. It's like, yeah, I don't want my kid to be out there on YouTube 24 hours a day. I don't want him to essentially be a child star with all the child star problems. But
They make a lot of money.
they got some cool vacations they go on. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
They make a lot of money and they get the free toys and vacations.
Should I throw away any chance my child has at a normal future for short-term vacation gain? And the answer in my head is yes, but my wife says no.
No.
So for right now, at least, I've lost the war, but I've lost the battle, but I will win the war.
What about if we did an unboxing?
Yeah, I just don't think it's the same when Chrissy and Brian are unboxing.
not.
What are we going to unbox? 5-Hour Energy? If you want us to unbox 5-Hour Energy, we have a lot
I
of
was gonna
5-Hour
say,
Energy.
well, I just got the
Yes.
holiday package.
I just got the holiday package too. I'm gonna die of a caffeine overdose at some point. Listen, these kids, they're going on this vacation, like obviously given to them by Royal Caribbean, but they get the suite on the boat,
Oh,
on the
yeah, the
brand new
nice.
boat, the brand new suite with the slide and the water bed, the bunk beds and 4 rooms and TVs that slide
They get
out
their
of
own
here.
slide.
It's a slide in the room.
Oh wow.
It's a slide that you take from the second story down to the first story.
Oh, that's cool.
This is a suite
Yeah.
that even on land you would be
Yeah.
happy to have, right? Like if you went to an Airbnb, this would be the best Airbnb you went to. But this is on a cruise ship with 180-degree view of the ocean and the boat, and high up in the air where you're overlooking the pool deck, or whatever they call the poop deck. I love that they call it the poop deck. So my kids are watching this. We very rarely let them watch YouTube, but I'm like, okay, go ahead. If you want to watch a video, just let me see what you're watching. And it's like, Kylie and Casey take vacation. And I'm like, okay, Kylie and Casey, what could that, I'll watch it with them. And then all of a sudden, they're in this $50,000 a night suite on a 50-day cruise vacation,
Yeah.
getting pampered. And then JoJo Siwa shows up in the video, like on the cruise. And I'm like, why is JoJo Siwa showing up on a Royal Caribbean cruise ship to meet these Kylie and Casey? I don't know who they are, but okay. And my kids are then begging us
To go.
Can we please
Mhm.
go on can we please get that room, go on a Royal Caribbean cruise? To which I say no, to which Astrid says, yes, you keep on saving your money and then we can go on it. And so then we're trying to do the math. They're trying to do the math. And one kid's like, I got $31 bills. And I'm like, times 1,000 times every 5 hours you're on the cruise. And there you go.
Yeah.
That's it. You can't do
Well,
that.
marketing, I mean, that's a good marketing trick. Get the kids on board to pester the parents.
Yes, we had nothing like this when we were children. There was no such thing as unboxing. Unboxing happened on Christmas, and it was usually a box we were unboxing. These kids on YouTube, they are unboxing box after box after box after box, thousands and thousands of toys, the best toys, and they got rooms full of toys, and they live in these Candyland mansions. It's completely unrealistic. And so while
Right.
it's fun fantasy, and I don't argue their ability to make a living doing it. I'm not knocking the kids. It's just it's a fantasy land that is unattainable by any stretch of the imagination unless you are willing to be a child star unboxing these gifts. And even then, this market is saturated.
Oh,
There are
yeah.
adults who unbox. I saw the Boo Boo unboxing, and you would have thought it was Kylie and Casey. It was not Kylie and Casey. It was a 46-year-old woman who was unboxing 300 Labubu's
Really?
and crying when she didn't get the special or whatever it is, the special Labubu. Chrissy, what in the world is going on? What in the world is going on?
It's bizarro.
It's like late stage consumerism run amok. And I love it. I love consumerism. I'm all about it. I love buying things.
Who doesn't?
When I got this sweater, it made me so happy for 1 minute until I got the credit card bill. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But this lady was going bananas
With
over these Labubu. First of all, Labubu's 6 days ago. Don't buy Labubu's now. If you think you're going to make money on Labubu's, you're someone else is making money on you buying their Labubu's. Labubu's are no longer the thing.
They're like the Beanie Babies.
They're already gone. They'll come back in trend and fashion at some point, but a trend is called a trend
Labubu.
because it goes la boo boo because it goes like this and like this la poo poo. What also is hot right now and what's been hot for a long time is Pokemon.
Oh God, did that ever really go away?
Here's what's happening in the Pokemon world. I think I should inform you. I think I should give you a heads up on this.
Okay.
I've been following these Pokemon card accounts on Instagram because that's really where all of the drama is
Really?
in the Pokemon world. You see,
With the cards.
with the cards,
Back to the cards.
back to the cards.
Those were the original.
Those are the OG,
Mhm.
and now they're back, and they make them in limited editions and special runs and special packages. They meaning the Pokemon community go apeshit over Pokemons. And what is happening is there is a whole cottage industry of what they call scam artists, what I call first in line people who will go when the Walmart is going to put out the new Pokemons and they will buy the entire shelf of it.
Wow.
And there's 50 other people waiting behind them and they refuse to give them anything. To me, it's kind of a dick move, but it's late stage consumerism. There's where it is. Where in the rules does it say he can't buy all of them? He should be a good human and give some to other people, but that's not what he's going to do because he is just profiting off of these cards. And so they go in, they clean out the Walmart. Here's another one. Just had a video right here near where I live. And this was, hundreds of thousands of views on this video of a security guard at a Kroger here in Atlanta standing in front of the Pokemon machine. Have you seen the Pokemon machines that sell
No.
Pokemon cards? They're these big digital machines.
Your Kroger. I need to go to this Kroger because
It's a video. It's a
got the
casino.
and it's got
It's a
security
casino.
people with the
Yes.
Pokemon box.
Everything. You can buy lotto tickets, Pokemon, and go bankrupt in the casino
Yeah.
all in one fall swoop. And if you need a gallon of milk to bring home on the way,
Sure.
tell your wife you just busted
If you can afford
$10,000
it.
at the Kroger casino.
Yes.
This security guard stands in front of the Pokemon machine waiting for someone to transfer money into his account so that he can clean out the special edition Pokemon cards
What?
that have just been put in the machine minutes earlier. So he's got the inside track because he knows when the Pokemon cards are coming. Then he's standing there guarding the machine while other people behind him are waiting. And he's waiting for someone to transfer money into his account so he can get these
I
Pokemon
thought you meant
cards.
there was an actual security guard, like making sure that people didn't get too crazy.
No, this
No.
security guard is probably getting paid $13 an hour and
Okay.
says, fuck this. I can make some money on these Pokemon. I'm going to stand here and wait. I'm
Yeah.
going to stand here and get it. Listen, you can't argue because there's no rules. Doesn't say on the Pokemon machine, please patiently. If your money isn't transferred in your account in 2 minutes, you must leave. Like, that's not how it goes. And he's a security guard. What are you going to do? You're going to push him out of the way? Maybe. I don't know. But then you're probably going to get in trouble with the security guard. So it's just,
So he is an actual security guard,
he's a security guard at the fucking Kroger.
doubling as also broker.
Pokemon broker.
Okay,
A
Pokemon,
broker
okay.
of Pokemon. Yeah, a broker of Pokemon, if you will, Chrissy. The
Pokemon.
Pokemon. It is literally kind of insane. Why? I understand these Pokemon cards can be worth hundreds of thousands and a couple of them millions of dollars.
Really?
Yes. Yes. What is the most expensive Pokemon? I think one of the twins, one of the boys was involved in this. The Paul brothers.
Oh God. The Paul
Most
brothers.
expensive Pokemon card ever. $250,000. 30 most expensive Pokemon cards ever sold. Are you ready? Get ready for this.
Okay.
A Japanese promo illustrator, Holo Kororo Comics, $5.2 million.
Wow.
Jesus. Can you imagine? Can you imagine just like all of a sudden having a $5.2 million piece of property in your fucking hands because you waited at the machine as the security guard in Kroger to cockblock everybody else from getting these? People are going bananas over the collectibles right now. Collectibles are the it thing. They're in fashion.
I guess in kind of a down economy, that's what happens, right?
Lottery,
Mhm.
casinos, collectibles. They all go up in value. You want to know why? Because it's an act of desperation. Now,
Yeah.
of course, there are Pokemon collectors that are very serious. This is what they do. They love it. It's, they're all about collecting the cards, and you can appreciate that. I had a Dick Tracy collection.
Right.
It
It
worked
didn't.
out in my favor.
It did.
Yeah. Most expensive Dick Tracy card ever sold. It says add on to value meal at McDonald's. 32 cents. You can appreciate the true Pokemon collectors. It's the guys and girls who are in there brokering, getting in the middle of a
There's always
transaction.
going to be that.
Well, also, I think you have to be really fucking lucky to get one of those super
Yeah.
expensive cards. But what they're doing is they're essentially creating a run on the bank.
Uh-huh.
How are they doing that? They're doing that by
Scarcity.
gobbling it all up
Uh-huh.
and then reselling it on whatever, sites you resell Pokemon cards on for
Pokemon.
Pokemon, the men of Pokey.
The men of Pokey.
Hey, listen.
Bouquet.
I remember 1980, 1999, 2000, whatever. A girl that I lived with came home with a box of Pokemon card,
Oh.
Individually wrapped,
Mhm.
like a Topps baseball card box. And she was like, "Hey, one of my skater friends gave this to me. He wants to take me on a date, so I think he's trying to butter me up, but I have no whatever this is. You can have it." And I opened one of those and I was like, "I don't understand a word of this. I have no idea what this
This'll
is.
never take
This will
off."
never be worth money. Throw that directly in the trash."
It was probably a very
$5.2 million
rare one.
Kororo promo illustrator. $5.2 million. Because that's the kind of investment vehicle Brian Green is.
Yeah,
The kind
you've
that
got a
rides
nose
right
for
off
it.
the cliff. Yes. I do have a nose for bad investments. All right, let's take a break, and when we get back, maybe we'll talk a little Frankie B.
We should.
revisit Frankie B.
I've been missing him.
All right, hang in there if you're watching the live. Thank you very much. If you're not watching the live, follow us at The Commercial Break on YouTube. You can go to /commercial break, or you can type in at The Commercial Break on Instagram and Twitch, TCB Podcast. We will be back.
Hey, it's Rachel, your new voice of God here on TCB. And just like you, I'm wondering just how much longer this podcast can continue. Let's all rejoice that another episode has made it to your ears, and I'll rejoice that my check is in the mail. Speaking of mail, get your free TCB sticker in the mail by going to tcbpodcast.com and visiting the Contact Us page. You can also find the entire Commercial Break library, audio and video, just in case you want to look at Chrissy, at tcbpodcast.com. Want your voice to be on an episode of the show? Leave us a message at 212-433-3TCB. That's 212-433-3822. Tell us how much you love us, and we'll be sure to let the world know on a future episode. Or you could make fun of us. That'd be fine too. We might not air that, but maybe. Oh, and if you're shy, that's okay. Just send a text. We'll respond. Now I'm gonna go check the mailbox for payment while you check out our sponsors, and then we'll return to this episode of The Commercial Break.
All right. One more thing that I want to talk about here real quick while we're on the collectible stuff. There's a new Starbucks cup.
Oh, I
Have
saw
you
this.
seen
The
this?
barista.
Okay. I'm gonna
People are going crazy
the
over it.
People are
barista.
going bonkers for these adorable teddy bear glass cups at Starbucks. The 20-ounce holiday bottles, called Barista Cold Cups, debuted yesterday and immediately sold out. But most customers are leaving empty-handed. This is the much sought-after Barista Cold Cup. It's a bear-shaped glass mug with a green beanie and a Starbucks logo on its belly. It sells for $29.95, but if you're looking for one, be prepared to spend a lot more. On eBay, they're selling for up to $550.
Holy
What?
shit! I gotta use my connections up at the
I was
Starbucks
gonna
and get me a
say.
barista cold cup. What in the world? So okay, so I've seen all these videos of people just going, they're like losing their Looney Tune mind over
Yeah.
the barista cup. They're standing in line hours before the Starbucks open in the cold and the hot and the rain and whatever. And then they're opening the doors, and most stores only have one or two of them, right? They were very limited edition.
Oh.
So most stores are only getting a couple of them. And then people have been taking videos of there was one video in particular. Now, I don't know what the rules are. Not sure
Did
how
you
this
see
all
one
works.
in the flash in the plastic?
I'll tell you a story in just a
Uh,
second. I wish I did. I would have bought it, and I'd been up
Yeah.
$300. So there's a video going around, and people can find it on their own. There's a video going around of the store opens at 5 a.m., let's say. And at 5:01, the manager opens the cash register. She goes to the cash register, but she doesn't open the front door where at least 30 people are waiting. The employees of the store then walk, grab the barista, and buy them themselves.
Oh.
And you can see this because most Starbucks are just, they have glass windows. I mean, it's easy
Yeah,
to see
yeah.
inside of a Starbucks. You can see it, and people were freaking out because this place only had 2 or 3 of them, and they were
And the
purchased
employees.
by the employees. So I'm watching all these videos of these people just losing their mind over barista. Same thing that happened with the whatever cups back early. What are those cups that everyone was so excited about?
Was it the Starbucks?
Yeah, the Starbucks, the
Mm.
whatever they were. Everybody gets excited about the cups. So this happened like 6 months ago. At the beginning of the year, they released a special
yeah.
cup, and everyone went crazy, and people were stealing them. And so the barista cups. So I go into the Starbucks today and seeing all my peeps, and I say, "Hey, what you got? Any of these cups? These barista cups?" And the manager explains, "I got reamed. First customer this morning, I got reamed out. Like someone was yelling at me across the store." And I said, "For what?" "Because we didn't have any of the barista cups." And I'm like, "Okay, you don't have any?" And she's like, "No, this store has not gotten any yet. And I don't know if we'll get any." They don't tell us that.
Oh, they just all
If
of a
it,
sudden
yeah, if
arrive.
it shows up, it shows up. If it shows up in our orders, it shows up in our orders. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And she said, "We don't have any." And I explained this to the customer, and they went crazy, accusing us of
Oh
taking them.
God.
And I was like, geez, these poor,
I know.
these poor service employees.
Well, I saw Starbucks too is getting ready to try and unionize, I think.
There's been a couple of
Some kind of striking.
Yeah, there's been a number of stores throughout the country who have started to form a union, or trying to form a union. They're trying to get a vote to form a union. And listen, like unions, don't like unions. At least at first, I think most of them are altruistic in their
Mhm.
intent to
Make
protect
things better.
the employees. Yeah, the employees up there were telling me that now there's certain things they can and can't wear that they used to be able to wear. There's certain things they can and can't say where they used to be able to say. It's just like the corporate model has started to stamp itself out everywhere. And listen, Starbucks has been that way for a long time. As a matter of fact, when you think of corporations here in the United States, Starbucks is probably one that
One
you
at
think
the
of
top,
that
yeah.
has managed to leak its way into the entirety of the world's societal woes. I mean, Starbucks is on every fucking corner everywhere throughout the globe. I can't think of a place I've traveled where there isn't a Starbucks.
True.
Aruba, there, but that's just because maybe it wasn't around me, but I'm sure it was somewhere. And I'll be damned if they didn't sell the Starbucks cold coffee in the grocery stores. So
Uh-huh.
Starbucks is everywhere, all throughout Europe. All throughout Europe, they either have a Starbucks somewhere within earshot, I was driving in the fucking French countryside on my way to Barcelona, from Paris to Barcelona. It's like a 20-hour drive, and we had to take it in one shot. Me and my brother-in-law. Don't even ask why. We were driving. It was, I don't know, 50 degrees in France, and then we drive up into the Pyrenees Mountains, and it's snowing up there, and we would stop at the gas station would be like every 350 kilometers or whatever it was. They were spaced out because we really were in the French countryside, the
Right.
middle of nowhere. You would stop, they would have a Starbucks machine that
Really?
would make you whatever Starbucksicos you wanted. Do you know what I'm saying? Cold coffee, hot coffee, cappuccino, frappuccino, mocha latte, whatever it
I don't
was.
remember seeing them very much in Italy, but
Well,
yeah.
the Italians, they have pride. It's not that the French don't. The French also have a great history with coffee, but the Italians, I mean,
Yeah.
there's some really good fucking
Mhm.
coffee in Italy and in Spain. But that doesn't stop Starbucks from popping up at every corner. There's a Starbucks in Venice. Venice! There's a Starbucks in Venice. Think about that. A Starbucks in Venice. Well, I guess you can't win them all, Chrissy.
I wonder if they have the Bears.
What's
I wonder,
that?
is it international?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It seems like it should be or would be, causing problems all over the
Well,
world.
I like the little beret. That seems French.
Yeah, it's a beanie. It's a beanie
Oh, a
cap. Yeah,
beanie.
it's twist this little
Well, maybe
head
I could
on.
have a beret in,
Yeah.
in France.
And it's glass. It's gonna break in 2 seconds. You know it is. And what are you gonna do? It's a bear. What are you gonna do with that bear? You're gonna like it for one Christmas season, and it's gonna be worth
Exactly.
$1 next year. It's gonna go. I guarantee. If you go to any Goodwill next year, next February, if you go to any Goodwill, there's gonna be
They'll be
10 Baristas there for sale. Just like the Labubus, by the way. They're starting to pop up at the Goodwills.
Ah.
See, when your collectible $3 million Lafufu shows up at your local Salvation Army, the trend is probably over. I'm
Mhm.
just saying, but not Pokemon. No.
No, it's
Don't-
it's been consistent.
Don't let the men of Pokey,
okay.
the Pokemon. All right, listen, just for shits and giggles, Chrissy and I are going to take a look back. Those of you that are just tuning in, which is no of you. Chrissy and I have had a long-suffering love affair with a man named Frankie B. Frank Bonado. He's on YouTube. He's a pickup artist. He's a man of many different
Well,
cloths.
yeah. What lifestyle, workout?
Lifestyle, fitness, fun,
it's-
fashion,
yeah.
food, fucking. He does it all.
Yes.
Like the guy is into everything. But he really what he does is he gives terrible relationship advice for men in their used to be 40s. Now it's 50s, 60s, sometimes 70s.
Yeah.
He's for the older crowd. He likes to give you some life lessons.
Like if you've been out of the game for a while.
Been out of the
You're
game.
jumping back in.
You want to get back in. Chrissy's got it right. Then don't turn off Frankie. Don't sleep on Frankie because Frankie is the man. He knows what to do. He knows how to do it. He's been there, done that, divorced 3 times, lives in his daughter's apartment. This guy, but there's something about this particular pickup artist, and I think I would call him like maybe not technically a pickup artist,
He's like
but he's in the zone.
he's like a life coach
Yeah.
/ pickup artist.
Yeah, depends on which day you catch him on
Yeah.
and what video you're watching. But I will say this: he is the most lovable. I
He
think.
is.
He's just like the drunk uncle. He means no harm. He's trying his best. So Frankie sometimes he goes through a spurt where he'll create a lot of content. Sometimes he'll be creating no content whatsoever. We're on one of these dry patches.
Which is where we think that he has a girlfriend.
Yes. Anytime he's in a serious committed relationship, it's likely that young lady or lady is telling him, if I see another one of those fucking videos pop up, it's over between you and I.
Yeah.
And that'd be my first request too. Honestly, same thing with the commercial break. If for some reason I found myself ever single again, which I hope never to be,
No.
I think that it would be likely that if I got into a committed relationship, the first thing would be take that fucking shit before we meet my parents. Take it all off the internet,
Yeah.
all of it. But so since we're on this dry spell, I thought, okay, it's been too long. It's been months since we've talked about Frankie. Why
You
don't
need a
we?
hit.
Why don't we go back way to the beginning? Because we're now 6 years into this. There's got to be, there's enough time has passed. So here we go.
This is where we originally fell in love with him.
This is, I think, our very first Frank
Mhm.
Bernardo video, which we called him Bernardo forever until one of our production assistants said Bernardo. Okay, whatever.
B.
So, gentlemen, in today's video, we're going to go over 5 more sneaky signs that
Yeah. Let's see here. Do I have him on mute? Frankie.
So, gentlemen, in today's video,
Frankie.
Where are
we're going to go
Where
over
are you, Frankie? What's going on with Frankie? I thought we would be able to hear him. Well, that's
We were
not
able to
fun.
hear him in the test session.
Yeah, in
but-
the test session, but that's the test session, Chrissy. Why would it go right here?
No, it wouldn't.
No, of course not. Why would anything go right while we're
No.
actually doing it? Let's see here. Well, I got it set to the right. Oh no, I don't. Never mind. Okay, now let's see. It's probably going to cause some horrible feedback and crash the whole system, but that's okay. We'll try it again. Here we go. Ready?
5 more sneaky signs that your wife just might be cheating on your ass.
Cheating on your ass.
All right, let's do it again. Ready?
So,
All right,
gentlemen,
here
in
we go.
today's video, we're going to go over 5 more sneaky signs that your wife just might be cheating on your ass.
Stinky
Your
signs?
ass, the stinky signs. Hey, if she got a stinky pinky, you know what's going on.
He was playing the drums with chopsticks.
Oh my God. This is the
Fitness.
best opening to any YouTube channel.
It really is.
It really is. It's just lovely.
What are you waiting for?
And now we didn't know for years, we didn't know who this woman was who was in the beginning of this video. And then all of a sudden she appeared in one of his videos.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were like, oh, okay, they claim to be just friends, but I don't know that friends do this to other friends.
Him popping up at the.
What's
Yeah,
going on, guys, and
like
welcome to the
Creed.
video. If this is your first time here, my name is Frank Bernardo. This channel is geared for all guys over the age of 50 who want to up their game, look and feel better about themselves in grooming, fitness, fashion, and lifestyle. But
Lifestyle.
if you're a gentleman in your 40s, don't turn the video off, because 40 years old, you think you're the men of the world and you know everything.
Look at Frankie reaching down to grab some demographic and pull him up.
He is.
If you're in your teens, don't turn this
Don't
video
turn it
off.
off. What
Yeah.
was the one we were listening to or watching where he said that like they have watching parties or something? Like the
watching parties?
Guys have watching parties.
Oh yeah. The football watching parties.
No, it was about his opportunity.
Oh, his business opportunity. That's
Yes.
right. They got together. They were talking about the opportunities that present themselves in the salon suite business, Chrissy. The salon suite.
Which he created.
He created.
What's going on out there, and nothing could be further from the truth. So take this information, absorb it, utilize it, and put it into play, because it just might make you a little bit more wiser when you're a guy my age.
When you're a guy my age, this a guy. Yeah. What is that? This a guy. Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, so before we get cranking into this video, and anytime you like it, anytime you like the information, anytime you think that this information is going to help you catch your cheating dog wife, just
Cheating dog wife.
Cheating dog wife. Anytime you like the information, you would smash the like button. Subscribe. I just see older men out there, like in their 70s or 80s, going subscribe, unsubscribe,
yeah,
subscribe,
just hitting it
unsubscribe.
over and over again.
Over and over again.
smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. All right, let's get cranking into this video.
Let's
There's a lot
do
of
it.
you guys out there that are saying,
Oh, kick that leg. Look at
Yeah,
you. Make
wow.
yourself comfortable. Show us the
Crotch
underside
shot.
of your scrotum, please. That's an open scrotum if I've ever seen one, Chrissy.
you know what? My wife ain't cheating on me. Look at this. Look what's going on here. Why would she cheat on me? I don't know. Do you pay attention to her? Are you affectionate? Are you romantic? Are you giving her what she needs?
Are you aware of her first and last name?
Financially, sexually.
He's looking, he's smiling financially,
I love
sexually.
it. I love him sexually, financially, emotionally.
Think about it. Are you? What kind of shape are you in? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you making sure you're the best possible you could be for your
You
wife?
have a
Are
package like
you
mine?
the best you can be? Do you know what you want out of you? You better get on it.
You want her to be that way, right? You want her to look good. You want her to dress nice. You want her to be sexy. You think she doesn't want the same to you? Guys, stop being complacent. All right? That's how you get yourself in trouble. Here's the facts. 53% of all wives cheat on their men.
Where did you get that?
I mean, yeah, okay.
All right.
53%
I can
seems
believe
high,
it.
but
I can believe it. I believe it.
3%. So let's talk about this. If I got you and 9 of your buddies together and I interviewed all 10 of you guys and I asked you, do you think your wife is cheating on you? Well, probably I would say all 10 would say no. But guess what?
5.3 of them are.
Yes.
Where's the 0.3? Weed it out.
5 of you guys are wrong. 5 of you guys. So room of 10, at least 5 of the wives are cheating on your husbands. Now think about that.
You know, I like that Frankie went ahead and did the illustration for us. Because percentages are hard.
yes.
Here's a figure. 67% of all guys cheat. 53% of all women cheat. 39% of men get caught. You want to hear something alarming? 48% of all cheating wives get caught. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you catch them.
Yeah,
cheating dog.
that's what I want to know. I want to know how to get the cheating dog.
Tip number 1. Your wife has become more judgmental towards your marriage or your relationship. One thing to note.
I hate my relationship. Judgmental toward your relationship. What does that
Toward
mean?
your marriage and your relationship.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Yeah, this sucks. I hate our marriage. It's terrible. It's got such an attitude problem.
A cheating spouse. She's always going to try and rationalize her behavior. Always going to try and make out that your
Rationalize her behavior.
marriage is far worse than what it is. You know why? Because it makes them feel like cheating wasn't an option. I had to do it. It was so bad. They're getting all
I love how this is the exact conversation that
mhm.
Frankie had with at least one of his ex-wives.
Exactly.
Yeah. I had to do it, Frankie. You didn't have to do it. You could have been one of the 4 guys in the room that didn't, 4.7 guys in the room that didn't have their wives cheating on them.
theatrical and dramatic on the marriage. They're judgmental. Everything you do is wrong all of a sudden. Why? Why all of a sudden? You know why? Because she's trying to rationalize her thoughts. She's
God.
wrong. You know, women are a strange
He's too passionate
Women
about
are a
this.
strange breed.
Women are a strange breed. And what are you, Frankie? What are you?
breed. They can actually train themselves in their mind.
He's like he's like a mix between Wolverine and that guy bartending a little bit
Yes,
too old.
yes,
Do you know what I'm
yes.
talking about?
Dawn.
Yeah, Don.
I used to work with a Dawn.
Used to work with
It
a
was
Dawn?
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know career bartenders
Mhm.
who are very good at what they do.
Yes.
But then I know some bartenders who that's just what they happen to do.
Yeah.
Because, hey, listen, girls keep coming. The cash is good. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
the Coke dealer at the end.
There's a
of
Coke
the
dealer at the end of the bar.
To fabricate this marriage that just ain't working so they can justify their ass cheating. Pay attention to that.
Their
ass
ass cheating. I love when an ass is cheating, Chrissy. Nothing like a cheating ass. All right, we'll get back to it. We'll be back in 1 second.
Oh, I missed Frankie.
So did I. We should just go review. We should just make a. You know, we were talking about finding a
Yes,
niche.
Finding our thing.
Our niche should just be reviewing the 100 videos that Frankie has
Yes.
over and over
Yes.
and over again. 300 episodes a
Yep.
season.
It'll just turn over new people.
Yeah, we'll just keep turning over new people. It's great for the advertisers. All right, we'll be back.
Let me do something Brian has never done. Be brief. Follow us on Instagram at The Commercial Break. Text or call us 212-433-3TCB. That's 212-433-3822. Visit our website, tcbpodcast.com, for all the audio, video, and your free sticker. Then watch all the videos at youtube.com/The Commercial Break. And finally, share the show. It's the best gift you could give a few aging podcasters. See, Brian? That really wasn't that difficult now, was it? You're welcome.
All right, back live on Twitch and on YouTube. Make sure that you follow us, The Commercial Break, on YouTube. Turn on your notifications, and Twitch, TCB Podcast. We're back with Frankie. We're reviewing a pretty old video. We actually did this, I think, maybe the first
It was
season.
definitely one of the. Yeah, we were in the other studio.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. And the other studio means across the hall,
Yes.
in case anybody was wondering. Not like we got some major upgrade. We just took over my other kid's room.
The other bedroom.
We've been in all my kids' rooms. Here we go.
So tip number 2, it's the intimacy.
Number
has-
2.
Number 2.
And he does it like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the devil horns.
Yeah.
The devil horn 2.
Dated. Hello. Now this could be for a lot of reasons. You know, women are very moody. So what?
God.
What a
Strange breed. Very moody.
Frankie. Come on, man. You've been on this earth too long. You know, this is all misogynistic bullshit. You can't talk like this anymore. Back in your day in Chicago, 1960s, 70s, when you're a teenager, I get it. You know, just whatever.
Telltale sign. You know, if your sexual life has just been fading on a regular basis, why is that all of a sudden? It's very easy, gentlemen. Open your eyes. She's getting laid from someone else.
Oh my God.
So
That's not true.
No.
Frankie, it's not true.
Oh.
Relationships go through seasons. They all
Yes.
do. It's part of what happens.
And if you've
Some-
got kids,
Oh, God,
work,
if you have
stuff,
kids,
things,
forget about it.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
makes
like-
it harder.
Yeah. I'm surprised people have more kids when they already
know.
have kids. It's like, when do you have time to have sex? How does that
I
happen?
know. I'm
When do you have
listening to this
time?
story right now, and they had 11 kids. And
Jeezy
this-
Jones,
the
have
story,
mercy.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, like those 16 kids and counting, 16 idiots and
Whoa.
counting. Holy potatoes. That lady was pregnant every
Yeah.
year for 20 years or
Yeah.
something.
constantly rejecting you, open your eyes. So tip number 3.
What? What is going on here? What are you doing with your vans kicked up on
I
the camera?
know.
Idiot.
They're constantly asking you to go take that trip. Why don't you go get away? Why don't you go visit family? How about the golf trip with the buddies? You need to go.
Why didn't you pack a bag and get an apartment and move out for 6 to 7
Just
months?
Try it.
Turn off the Nests and all the Ring doorbell cameras if you don't mind. I'm changing the security code. I'll be sleeping in the guest room with brand new sheets every day. Go ahead. She's telling you to go away. Yes, there might be a problem in the relationship.
Gentlemen, there's a reason why she wants you gone. So she can spend more time with the person she's cheating with.
Ay,
So she's
Dios mío.
constantly pushing for you to take a trip. There's a reason why.
Everything's an ulterior motive to
Uh-huh.
Frankie. But this one I could see. Like, if you have a loved one and they're like, "Hey, what are your friends doing?" They're going to Vegas and they're going to spend the week. You should go again to
Yeah,
Vegas.
you should
Third
just
weekend in a row. Yeah.
see what's out there.
What is your aunt in Barcelona doing this month? You should go there.
4. Did you ever notice that the routine might be changing, especially if you've been in a long-term marriage? Let's face it, you have a routine and your wife has a routine. If all of a sudden that routine starts changing, well, there's a reason why. Because she's making time for the person that she's cheating with. So you need to pay special attention.
So
Don't
conspiratorial.
I know. Everything's so
Wow.
dramatic.
fuck, okay? Pay attention if she's doing things different. Her routine varies. She's going out more. She's dressing different. She looks different. She's coming home.
She got a new pair of socks yesterday. Look at her hair's did. All of her nails are painted. These are all signs she's right up to divorce paperwork
Cheating your
immediately.
ass.
She's cheating your ass.
Home a little later. She got stuck at the office where she never got stuck before. Guys, these are telltale signs. It could happen once in a while. I get that. But just pay attention to the pattern.
Just be
You're gonna
suspicious.
bust her.
Yeah. Just
All the
be
time.
highly paranoid and anxious
Yeah.
about everything that happens in your marriage. Then you're out. Yeah. Basically, she's cheating. Don't even question anything. She's cheating.
Us out. Before we get into tip number 5, let's talk about a few things. You know, most guys, when they get into their 50s, upper 50s, they get very complacent. They're not really paying attention to what's going on, the obvious signs, because you're so caught up in your own life, your routine. You always take your wife, spouse for granted, and that's probably not a good thing to do. You know, if you
Is there
choose
water going
to
on in the
ignore-
background?
What's that?
It sounded like there was like a water going on in the background. Like a
Yeah.
splashing.
Well, he is in his own med spa. Remember,
that's
he's
right.
in his closet spa.
That's right.
And when I say closet spa, I mean a spa that is literally the size of a closet.
I forgot.
Someone's probably getting a face cleaning or something. We give the best face cleanings. Or a fish hook,
Threading.
a fish hook pole.
Yes.
Yeah.
all the telltale signs. If you're good with that, then that's fine. But if you're not, you need to open up your eyes. You need to start paying attention to what they're doing, all right? Especially if they know you're very complacent, very lethargic, very non-caring. They're gonna walk all over your ass.
You're gonna walk all over your ass. If you're sitting on the couch eating Doritos and playing Fortnite, trading Pokemon, you better watch out. If you're at Starbucks looking for your barista
Yep.
and she's spending late nights at the office, it's bound to be trouble. I'm telling you right now.
You're like shooting fish in a barrel, okay? You're easy, all right? Start calling them out. Start asking what they're doing. If you're suspecting things, okay, guys, just open
Put a
your
tracker on
frickin'
them.
Yeah. Hire a private investigator immediately.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're at the climax, and that is tip number 5.
Climax.
Said no girl to Frankie ever.
Oh,
We're at the climax. You couldn't have picked any other.
know, right?
We're at the halfway point. Here is number 6.
And this is going to be the last tip in this video, but it's the most obvious tip. All right, let's talk about your wife's cell phone. Have you
Oh,
noticed
here we go, the cell
The
phone.
old cell phone advice.
anything different in the way that she's being guarded towards that phone? Where before, her phone was laying out on the counter. When you go out to a restaurant or a bar, that phone is laying on the bar top or the tabletop, not hiding anything, didn't care. All of a sudden, that phone is hidden. It's in her purse and it's on silent. There's no ring.
There's no ringing going on.
Ring, ding, ding.
Oh, this is so funny.
Going on. Why is that all of a sudden?
She turned it on silent
Yeah.
mode.
Don't you have to
Mhm.
It's Apple intelligence that's not Neither Apple nor intelligent.
Another word because you already get it, but we're still going to talk about it. She's doing that because she's expecting a text from her significant other. If she's got a code on that phone,
A cold? She's got a
got a
cold?
cold.
Is there a
Cold
flu
code.
season? Yeah.
lockout code to where she never had it before. Come on, guys, open your.
Come on, guys. She's got a lockout code. She's banging the pool guy. I don't know how many times I got to say it to you. Oh, he's so
Guys, call her right
paranoid.
on that. Ask her why.
Well,
All of a
obviously,
sudden,
we
there's a
discussed this
lockout code.
happened to him.
Oh, this is the story of
Uh-huh.
Frankie. See, the thing about Frankie is he wears his heart on his sleeve. So anytime that Frankie tells us something about a relationship, it's because he himself has been through it. He speaks with personal knowledge. This happened to him.
Yes.
This is too many details to know if you have never been cheated on in this manner. He's looking at things backwards. He's saying, I should have seen these signs.
Yeah, exactly.
But, again, when it comes to cheating, I don't think everything is good for the goose is good for the gander. Yeah, if your wife or your husband is hiding their phone from you all of the sudden, then maybe that's an indication that something's on. Or maybe they're just planning a surprise party for you.
True.
Yeah, you never know.
Well, in case I lose it, I want to make sure no one getting my information. No problem. Give me the lockout code. I want the lockout code. She won't give it to you, or she'll give it to you and she'll change it again. So if
Well,
she's
that's
super-
very suspicious.
Yeah, okay.
Obviously.
If you say I need to use your phone and she says over my dead body, well then, yeah.
Let me do that.
Yeah, you might want to investigate a little
Yeah.
further.
super
But that's not what you're saying. You're saying
No.
if like she starts putting her phone in her purse, maybe she just wants to put her phone in her purse.
heavily guarded with that phone, and she's never on it when she's anywhere around you. Think about that. It's the number one giveaway is a woman with that cell phone. So guys, that's it, man. That's
That's it. She's
That's
cheating
it.
on you. Fuck it. Forget it. It's all over
today.
for you.
Actually, I do got more, but that's for
I
another
do
video.
got.
I
We
do got.
covered 5
I love the
secret
proper
tips
English.
that your wife might be cheating on you. Again, guys, when we get into our age, we get a little bit complacent. We take our wives for granted. We're not always looking at things. I think it's just time to open your eyes. A little homework is
The Frankie making the entire audience paranoid of him and everything that he does. This is part and parcel of a world of Frankie B. But listen,
We love it. We
he's
love
a
his
big,
world.
lovable oaf. Yeah, you gotta love the guy. Because now I've seen so many pickup artists, and so many of them are
Yeah.
so terrible.
Yes.
They're just bad people. John Anthony Lifestyle.
Yep.
Who's the other one? Sleepy. Pauly D.
Zoltan
Coach
or
Pauly.
whatever.
No, not Zoltan.
He
Zoltan
he
was
seemed good.
Yeah. Zoltan
Well, no.
is the comedian who we just had on. We love him. We're
No,
just-
no, no, no,
Retraction.
No, but who was the other guy? His
Oh,
name
that
started with
is.
a Z, too.
Zon. Zon Perignon.
Zon.
Mystery. All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crackhead pickup artist. That first one we ever did. His videos disappeared pretty quick off the
Oh,
internet.
yeah.
I
The one with
think
Brazil?
that's drama. Oh no, that's
That's John Anthony?
John Anthony Lifestyle.
Yeah.
And now John Anthony Lifestyle, all he does is review other pickup
Right.
artists, which seems pretty rich, actually.
I know.
I'm thinking about it. What are you going to do? All right. Do us a favor. Follow us on, I'm just going to keep on saying it. Follow us at The Commercial Break on Instagram, The Commercial Break on YouTube, and on Twitch, TCB Podcast. Chrissy and I will now go live with some or most of our recordings, unless there's a guest involved, on these platforms. So we're testing it out today. We've had a few people in and out. Thank you very much for showing up. I know Lauren was here. I don't know anybody else because I can't read that far.
Yeah, no.
But I'll get that worked out. This is just like we're doing a test session just to make sure all the technology
right.
works. And it seems to be working okay.
It does.
Kind of okay.
Mhm.
That's amazing. Except for the 3 or 4 times we
Right,
started
right.
the show.
It didn't.
Yeah. But that's human error, not because of the technology.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you want to watch our live recordings, please do. We'd love you to get involved. Also, 212-433-3TCB, 212-433-3822. Questions, comments, concerns, content ideas, we take them all. right at that phone number. Soon we intend to take phone calls live on air too while we're recording. So keep that phone number handy. TCBpodcast.com. That's where you can find all the audio, all the video, and get your free TCB sticker. Okay, Chrissy, that's all I can do for today.
I think so.
Man, it's good to see Frankie again.
It really is.
All right. I love you.
I love you.
Best to
and
you.
Best to
Best
you.
to you out there in the podcast and streaming universe. Until next time, Chrissy and I will say, we do say, and we must say, goodbye. I get ass.